Welcome to Summary Secrets, your daily personal growth companion. In today's video, we'll be uncovering the top lessons from Influence. The Psychology of Persuasion, by Robert B. Cialdini. If you're ready to unlock the secrets within this book and gain valuable insights, let's dive right in. Lesson 1. Reciprocity. People feel obligated to repay others for what they have received. This principle can be used to influence others by giving them something first, such as a small gift or favor. Reciprocity is a powerful principle that can be used to influence others. When you give someone something, they feel obligated to repay you in some way. This can be a small gift or favor, but it can also be something more significant, like a job or a promotion. For example, if you want to get a job at a company, you might start by doing something nice for the hiring manager. You could send them a small gift or offer to help them with the project. This will create a sense of obligation in the hiring manager, and they will be more likely to consider you for the job. Another example is when you go out to eat at a restaurant. If the waiter brings you a free appetizer or dessert, you are more likely to leave a bigger tip. This is because you feel obligated to repay the waiter for the free food. Overall, reciprocity is a powerful tool that can be used to influence others. By giving someone something first, you can create a sense of obligation that will make them more likely to repay you in some way. Lesson 2. Social proof. People tend to follow the actions of others, especially those they perceive as similar to themselves. This principle can be used to influence others by showing them that others have already taken the desired action. Humans are social creatures and often look to others for guidance on how to behave. This is known as social proof. When you see others doing something, you are more likely to do it too, especially if those people are similar to you. For example, if you see a group of people lining up outside a restaurant, you may assume that it is a popular and good place to eat, and join the line. Social proof can be used to influence others by showing them that many people have already taken the desired action. For instance, a company may display customer reviews on their website to show that many people have already purchased and enjoyed their product. This can encourage potential customers to make a purchase as well. Another example is the use of celebrity endorsements. When a celebrity promotes a product, people may be more likely to buy it because they admire and trust the celebrity. This is because they perceive the celebrity as similar to themselves, even if they are not actually similar in terms of lifestyle or income. Overall, social proof is a powerful tool for persuasion. By showing others that many people have already taken the desired action, you can encourage them to do the same. Lesson 3. Authority. People tend to obey those who they perceive as having authority or expertise. This principle can be used to influence others by demonstrating one's own expertise or by citing the opinions of experts. When you are trying to persuade someone, it is important to establish yourself as an authority figure or to reference someone who is an expert in the field. People are more likely to listen to and follow the advice of someone who they perceive as knowledgeable and experienced. For example, if you are trying to convince your boss to implement a new strategy, you could reference a well-respected industry leader who has successfully implemented the same strategy. This will give your argument more weight and make it more likely that your boss will take your suggestion seriously. Similarly, if you are trying to sell a product, it can be helpful to establish yourself as an expert in the field. This could mean highlighting your education, experience, or any awards or recognition you have received. By positioning yourself as an authority figure, you will be more likely to gain the trust and respect of potential customers. Overall, the principle of authority is a powerful tool for persuasion. By demonstrating your own expertise or referencing the opinions of experts, you can increase your credibility and influence others to take action. Lesson 4. Consistency. People tend to behave in ways that are consistent with their previous actions and commitments. This principle can be used to influence others by getting them to make a small commitment first, which can then be built upon. Consistency is a powerful tool in influencing others. When you make a commitment or take an action, you are more likely to continue in that direction. This is because people want to be seen as consistent and reliable. For example, if you commit to going to the gym every day for a week, you are more likely to continue going after that week is over. To use consistency to influence others, start by getting them to make a small commitment. This could be something as simple as agreeing to a meeting or signing up for a newsletter. Once they have made this commitment, they are more likely to continue down that path. You can then build upon this commitment by asking for larger commitments or actions. For example, if you are trying to sell a product, you could start by asking the customer to sign up for a free trial. Once they have committed to trying the product, they are more likely to continue using it and eventually make a purchase. Overall, consistency is a powerful tool in influencing others. By getting people to make small commitments, you can build upon their actions and ultimately achieve your desired outcome. Lesson 5. Liking. People tend to be more easily influenced by those they like or find attractive. This principle can be used to influence others by building rapport and establishing a connection with them. When you like someone, you are more likely to trust them and be influenced by them. This is because we tend to associate positive feelings with people we like, and we want to maintain those positive feelings. For example, if you have a friend who always recommends great books, you are more likely to take their book recommendations because you like and trust them. This principle can be used to influence others by building rapport and establishing a connection with them. If you want to persuade someone, it can be helpful to find common ground and build a relationship with them. For example, if you are trying to sell a product to someone, you might start by asking them about their interests or hobbies. If you can find something you have in common, you can use that as a way to build rapport and establish a connection. Another way to use the liking principle is to make yourself more attractive to others. This doesn't necessarily mean physical attractiveness, but rather being someone that others enjoy being around. For example, if you are a good listener and show genuine interest in others, people are more likely to like you and be influenced by you. Overall, the liking principle is a powerful tool for persuasion. By building rapport and establishing a connection with others, you can increase your influence and persuade others more effectively. Lesson 6. Scarcity. People tend to value things more when they are perceived as rare or in short supply. This principle can be used to influence others by creating a sense of urgency or scarcity around a product or service. Have you ever noticed how much more desirable something becomes when it's labeled as limited edition or only available for a limited time? This is because scarcity creates a sense of urgency and exclusivity, making people feel like they need to act quickly before they miss out. Companies often use this principle to their advantage by creating limited edition products or offering limited time promotions to increase demand and sales. For example, a clothing brand may release a limited edition collection with only a certain number of pieces available, causing customers to feel like they need to purchase quickly before the items sell out. Another example is a restaurant offering a special menu item for a limited time, causing customers to feel like they need to try it before it's gone. By creating a sense of scarcity, companies can influence people to act quickly and make purchases they may not have otherwise made. Lesson 7. Unity. People tend to be more easily influenced by those they perceive as part of their own group or community. This principle can be used to influence others by emphasizing shared identities or values. As humans, we have a natural tendency to feel more connected and trusting towards those who we perceive as part of our own group or community. This is known as the principle of unity. When we feel a sense of unity with someone, we are more likely to be influenced by them. This principle can be used to influence others by emphasizing shared identities or values. For example, if you are trying to persuade someone to support a particular cause, you could highlight how that cause aligns with their values or beliefs. By doing so, you are creating a sense of unity between them and the cause, making them more likely to support it. Similarly, if you are trying to sell a product or service, you could emphasize how it is popular among people who share the same interests or lifestyle as the person you are trying to persuade. By doing so, you are creating a sense of unity between them and the product, making them more likely to buy it. Overall, the principle of unity is a powerful tool for influencing others. By emphasizing shared identities or values, you can create a sense of unity between yourself and the person you are trying to persuade, making them more likely to be influenced by you. Lesson 8. Contrast. People tend to perceive things in relation to their surroundings, rather than in isolation. This principle can be used to influence others by presenting options in a way that highlights the differences between them. When making decisions, people tend to compare options based on their surroundings. For example, if you are shopping for a new car, you may compare the features and prices of different models based on what you have seen and experienced before. This is known as the principle of contrast. To influence others, you can use this principle by presenting options in a way that highlights their differences. For instance, if you are trying to sell a product, you can show how it is superior to similar products in the market. By emphasizing the unique features and benefits of your product, you can make it stand out and appear more desirable. Another way to use contrast is by offering a range of options. By presenting a low-priced option alongside a higher-priced one, you can make the higher-priced option seem more valuable and worth the extra cost. This is often used in restaurants, where a high-priced dish is placed next to a lower-priced one to make it seem like a better deal. Overall, understanding the principle of contrast can help you influence others by presenting options in a way that highlights their differences and makes your desired outcome more appealing. Lesson 9. Framing. People tend to interpret information differently depending on how it is presented to them. This principle can be used to influence others by framing information in a way that is most likely to be persuasive. When presenting information to others, it's important to consider how it will be received. The way information is framed can greatly impact how it is interpreted and ultimately, how persuasive it is. For example, if you're trying to convince someone to buy a product, you could frame the information in a positive light by highlighting its benefits and features. On the other hand, if you're trying to discourage someone from a certain behavior, you could frame the information in a negative light by highlighting the potential consequences. By understanding how framing works, you can use it to your advantage to influence others in a more effective way. Lesson 10. Emotion. People tend to make decisions based on their emotions, rather than purely rational considerations. This principle can be used to influence others by appealing to their emotions, such as by using stories or vivid imagery. When making decisions, it's easy to think that we are being rational and logical. However, research shows that our emotions play a significant role in the choices we make. This means that if you want to influence someone, appealing to their emotions can be a powerful tool. For example, let's say you are trying to convince your friend to donate to a charity. Instead of just presenting them with facts and figures about the organization, you could tell them a story about someone who was helped by the charity. By sharing a personal and emotional story, you are more likely to connect with your friend and inspire them to take action. Another way to appeal to emotions is through vivid imagery. For instance, if you are trying to sell a product, you could use images that evoke positive emotions, such as happiness or excitement. This can create a positive association with your product and make it more appealing to potential customers. Overall, understanding the role of emotions in decision-making can help you become a more effective influencer. By appealing to people's emotions, you can create a deeper connection and inspire them to take action. Thank you for watching Summary Secrets, your daily personal growth companion. If you found these lessons insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more condensed wisdom. Stay tuned daily for more.